In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 16th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Denver Nuggets versus Miami Heat. The interconference showdown on the hardwood in South Beach features the Denver Nuggets facing off against the Miami Heat on Friday night, and we've got everything covered with our Nuggets versus Heat prediction. Denver suffered a lopsided defeat at home, falling 128-108 to the Houston Rockets on Wednesday night during the second half of a back-to-back set. The Nuggets were unable to cover the spread as 5.5-point underdogs in that game. Similarly, Miami experienced disappointment in their previous outing, losing 117-108 on the road against the Los Angeles Lakers, failing to cover the line as 4.5-point underdogs. Historically, Denver has dominated the regular season series between these two teams, holding a 41-34 all-time advantage. Notably, the Nuggets have emerged victorious in the last 9 matchups, including a commanding 135-122 home win in their first meeting this season on November 8th, 2024. Heading into this game, the Nuggets might find themselves shorthanded, as both Nikola Jokic and Aaron Gordon are listed as questionable due to their respective injuries. On the other hand, the Heat continue to play without Josh Richardson, who remains sidelined. Denver faces a grueling schedule, playing their 3rd game in as many different cities over the span of 4 nights, which is bound to take a toll on the team's energy and performance. The uncertain availability of Gordon and Jokic is a key storyline to monitor leading up to tip-off. Despite these challenges, Denver has proven to be a deep and versatile team, boasting numerous players who can step up and deliver offensively when needed. Meanwhile, Miami may have Jimmy Butler back in the lineup, but the Heat have struggled to find consistency throughout the season. Currently, Miami projects as a middle-of-the-pack team with more questions than solutions, making it difficult to place confidence in their performance for this game. The Nuggets had been enjoying a strong stretch of play before being abruptly halted by the Rockets in a tough loss on Wednesday night. In contrast, the Heat's struggles have persisted, highlighted by their defeat to the Lakers in their most recent game. So the Denver Nuggets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Miami's 2024-2025 campaign has revealed a team that is far more adept on defense than it is with offensive execution. If Denver is forced to play without Jokic, it further increases the likelihood of a low-scoring contest that comfortably stays under the projected total. The Heat have gone over the total in just one of their last 5 games, while Denver's last 3 road games have all finished under the total. Additionally, Miami ranks as one of the slowest-paced teams in the NBA this season, averaging just 101.2 possessions per game, which places them 23rd in the league. Denver, typically known for their dynamic offense, managed only 97.5 possessions in their last outing when Jokic was absent, suggesting they are likely to experience a significant drop in offensive output without their star player. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Utah Jazz versus New Orleans Pelicans. The Utah Jazz, currently holding a record of 10-29 overall, 21-18 against the spread, and 22-17 in terms of over-under, are set to face off against the New Orleans Pelicans, who sit at 10-32 overall, 18-24 against the spread, and 22-19-1 over-under. In their most recent contest, the Jazz suffered a home loss at the hands of the Hornets. Meanwhile, the Pelicans also faced defeat in a home game against the Mavericks on Wednesday. Notably, these two teams split last season's series evenly, with each side claiming victory in 2 games. Both teams are still grappling with key injuries, which will play a significant role in this game. For the Jazz, important contributors such as Lauri Markkanen, Jordan Clarkson, and John Collins remain sidelined. On the other hand, the Pelicans continue to compete without Herbert Jones and Brandon Ingram. Despite their struggles, the Utah Jazz have managed to show some resilience on the road, winning 2 of their last 3 away games, including victories against formidable opponents like the Miami Heat and the Orlando Magic. Conversely, while the New Orleans Pelicans possess more talent than their record might suggest, they have been consistently underwhelming in conference matchups, holding a dismal 4-19 record in such games. When it comes to offensive performance, Utah holds the advantage, averaging 111 points per 100 possessions, compared to New Orleans' 109 points per 100 possessions. Defensively, the two teams are evenly matched with identical defensive ratings However, Utah further distinguishes itself as the superior rebounding team in this pairing. The Pelicans have only managed an average of 116 points per game over their last 5 outings, further highlighting their ongoing offensive struggles. Currently, the New Orleans Pelicans are in the healthiest state they've been all season, and their recent results reflect that improvement. Over their last 4 games, they've gone 3-1 straight up and 4-0 against the spread. Meanwhile, the Utah Jazz appear to be in tank mode, as they are missing half their roster and have dropped 7 of their last 10 games. On paper, the Pelicans seem poised for a decisive win. However, they remain 22 games below .500 overall and are 18-24 against the spread, which tempers expectations. It's worth noting that the Jazz, despite their injuries, have covered the spread in 7 of their last 10 contests. This is also the first instance since April that the Pelicans have been double-digit favorites. Given all these factors, I'm skeptical about New Orleans' ability to dominate, so the Utah Jazz to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Utah Jazz tend to play at an above-average pace, ranking 12th in the NBA in tempo. They've been able to put up an average of 114 points across their last 5 road games, showcasing their ability to score, even when away from home. The Pelicans, meanwhile, have struggled defensively at home, allowing 116 or more points in 4 of their last 5 games played on their home court. On the offensive side of the ball, New Orleans has recently found its rhythm, scoring 119 or more points in 3 of their last 4 games. This offensive surge has come against tough opponents, including 123 points against the 76ers and 119 points against the Celtics last week. They also scored 119 points in their most recent game on Wednesday. Supporting this trend, the over has hit in 6 of the Pelicans' last 8 home games. Given both teams' scoring tendencies and defensive vulnerabilities, I anticipate a high-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Raptors versus Milwaukee Bucks. The Toronto Raptors are set to visit the Milwaukee Bucks on Friday night for an Eastern Conference showdown. The Raptors come into this contest riding the momentum of a 2-game winning streak, which has propelled their record to 10 wins this season. On the other hand, the Bucks have overcome a sluggish start to the season and now boast a 22-17 record, securing the 4th position in the Eastern Conference standings. The Raptors are grappling with some injury concerns as they remain without Emmanuel Quickley and monitor the status of Ochai Agbaji, who is listed as questionable. Meanwhile, the Bucks are dealing with their own uncertainty, as Andre Jackson Jr.'s status for the game is also questionable. Despite Toronto's modest winning streak, Milwaukee appears to have hit its stride and is playing its best basketball of the season. The Bucks are heavily favored to claim a decisive victory in this game. The Raptors have struggled mightily on the road, managing just 1 win away from home this season. Additionally, their shooting woes have persisted as they rank 21st in the league in three-point shooting and 19th in overall scoring. Their defensive struggles are equally glaring, as they rank 27th in scoring defense, 21st in field goal defense, and 27th in scoring margin. This leaves them vulnerable to a potential blowout. Conversely, the Bucks excel offensively, ranking 13th in scoring and 6th in field goal percentage. With their size and efficiency, Milwaukee is likely to dominate in the paint and generate high-percentage opportunities near the rim. They also possess a formidable edge in three-point shooting, ranking 2nd in the league, which could exploit Toronto's weak 24th-ranked perimeter defense. In their last 10 matchups, the Bucks have claimed victory in 6 games, including a 3-1 record in their last 4 home contests. With this recent track record and the Raptors' abysmal 1-18 road record this season, Milwaukee is a heavy favorite. Additionally, the dynamic duo of Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard has been on fire, combining for 55 or more points in 5 of their last 6 games. Expect them to continue their dominant run in this matchup, so the Milwaukee Bucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Statistically, this game could swing between a defensive battle or a high-scoring shootout. Both teams have shown proficiency from beyond the arc this season. Their previous encounter saw a combined 242 points scored, suggesting another offensive showcase may be on the horizon. For the Raptors, the over has hit in 5 of their last 10 games, with the team conceding over 105 points in 8 of those contests. Meanwhile, the Bucks have hit the over in 6 of their past 10 games, averaging more than 120 points. In their last 3 home games, the Raptors face an uphill battle in slowing down Milwaukee's offense. The Bucks have averaged 116 points per game over their last 10 outings, while Toronto has surrendered 112 or more points in 4 of their past 6 contests. Both teams favor an up-tempo style of play, with the Raptors ranking 10th in pace of play and the Bucks close behind at 11th. This fast-paced approach is likely to lead to a high-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now. So if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them. So leave a comment down below and do let us know